Now, here we are going to see about three different curves of market structures. So first comes is a perfect market. So perfect competition is one such kind of a market wherein we are going to have this kind of a things. And then these will be our y-axis, which is going to be represented with the price. And this will be our x-axis wherein we are going to go with representing as quantity. So I'm going to take this one as quantity. So this one, whatever the perfect competition curve is going to be, we call it as perfectly elastic competition. Here, the price, whatever may be the price we are going to have it, the quantity may be demanded high or more. Like if I assume this one is one kind of a Q1, and this will be my Q2, and this will be my Q3. So whatever may be the demand of it, whether it is Q1, Q2 or Q3, the price is going to remain always constant because we have already seen that like usually these people are price takers, but they are not a price makers because they doesn't have a right of it. They don't have a right. So how the price will be actually decided at this rate? And the price will be always constant whatever may be the kind of a quantity of demand you're going to demand, whether it is going to high or a low, the price is going to be always a stable or common. So how they are going to decide the price for this kind of a perfect competition is usually there will be always a kind of like how you're going to have a price is going to be like price is going to have a direct relation with the supply. So for example, if the price is P1, if it is this one is a P1 and here it is a P2 we are having it, and here it is going to be P3. So based upon this one, how the price is going to go, the supply curve is going to go in the same format. For example, let me go with drawing this one. Yeah. The supply curve is going to go into the same format. But whereas the demand, how the price is going to rise, the demand is going to go down at this point. So whatever at the one particular point, the supply and the demand both are going to intersect. So this intersect point is the one we are going to decide the price. So that price is going to be this price. Is this clear? So how these people will be going it, like where the supply and the demand are going to be in the same. So for example, at a price level of 50 rupees per unit, my supply is also standing at 40 units, my demand is also standing at a 40 units. So these, whenever there is a kind of equilibrium point, and at that equilibrium point whatever the price is going to be like price is going to be, that price is going to be assumed for perfect competition anamata. So అందుకే the perfect competition price, once the equilibrium point దగ్గర ఎక్కడైతే price decide అవుతామో, that will be final price. And whatever may be the change of a quantity, the price is going to be always constant because we cannot go in the perfect competition. The sellers cannot decide about the price. They have to accept the prices. They cannot go for deciding about it. అందుకే they are called price takers, not a price makers. మరి మొనోపొలీకి వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటి? మొనోపొలీకి వచ్చేసరికి ఆల్వేస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు ద డిమాండ్ కర్వ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు స్లోప్ డౌన్వర్డ్స్ ఓన్లీ మా. ద డిమాండ్ కర్వ్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు గో డౌన్వర్డ్ స్లోపింగ్ ఓన్లీ. కాకపోతే ఇక్కడ వాట్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్ హ్యాపెన్స్ ఇస్ లైక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు, దే ఆర్ ద రూలర్స్. వాళ్ళకి కాంపిటీటర్స్ అంటూ ఎవరు ఉండరు. బట్ స్టిల్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ ఈస్ ఎంత మాత్రం రూలర్స్, దే ఆర్ ద ప్రైజ్ మేకర్స్ అన్నంత మాత్రాన యూ కాంట్ గో ఫర్ యువర్ విష్. You have to be very careful because like there is the effect on people's choice. Like if the price is at a P1, the demand whatever they have gone for is the quantity they have demanded is also more. But when you try to go for as, because you are a makers kada anesi you are going to decide నేను price increase చేస్తాను అంటే, people simply will go come down to demand to be less. They will come at this particular point. So when the price is minimal, the kind of a product they are going to ask is more. But when the price you try to increase from P1 to P2, the quantity will come down from Q1 to Q2. So there is a direct relation it is going to have it. సో దో ఇట్ డజంట్ హ్యావ్ అ క్లోజ్ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్స్. అందుకనే మొనోపోలీలో ఏం చేస్తారు అంటే దే ఆర్ అ ప్రైస్ మేకర్స్, బట్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ దే ట్రై టు గో ఫర్ గివింగ్ అ డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ ప్రైజింగ్ ఫర్ డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ సర్వీసెస్ అనమాట. Like I have given in the class also the example of a railways. Like first class we are going to have it, sleeper class we are going to have it, general we are going to have it. Like that, we try to go for satisfying everyone. If I try to go for increasing, for example, the first class AC to tire, if I'm going to go for charging more and I try to charge even more higher. Elago there people are ready to go for boarding into my, so I'll charge more అని అనుకున్నప్పుడు what is thing happens when the people can go for paying a 4,000 for one two tire distance, the same amount now we are going to get a flight also. So they will opt to that one. So that is the reason, though you don't have a, you will be the ruler, but still the people will search for a substitution. So that's why always maintaining a price is very important. మరి అదే monopolistic వచ్చినప్పుడు it is also going to have a downward slope only ma, the demand is going to slope onto the downward curve only. But here there is like monopolistic లో వచ్చేసరికి ఏమవుతుందంటే we are going to have a homogeneous kind of a products only. Sometimes differentiate products will be there, but the thing here we are going to have is whatever the price when you are going to go for deciding at a one particular point, the price at a P1 you have decided, so the demand was more, they have asked for it. As you have changed a little bit. You didn't change much actually. There was a very little variation in the price, but the variation in the quantity has come a lot. ఎందుకు అంటే నాకు ఇక్కడ బహుశా I don't have a close substitutes, but still if I decide that I have to shift my vendor itself, like I said, no, like different types of shampoos ఉంటాయి. So we have a Mira shampoo, people are going to go for buying a Mira shampoos, but the Mira shampoo has suddenly shifted the price to be high. So Ade Shikakai, I will get a one more thing, Shikakai shampoo, I'll try to get in the market, I'll search in about it. So where though I'm used to it, I'll try to find a new different brand and different, or else if not Shikakai, I'll try to find some other things also. So though I may not have a kind of close substitutes, but still I will be ready to move out of it. Anamata. So if you try to change a little bit, there will be a lot of variation in the demand of this one. So monopolistic, that kind of a thing will be there. And one more thing you have at oligopoly, oligopoly lo, if you try to find a curve is going to be very difficult in the case of a oligopoly. Because usually the oligopoly, like we cannot go for deciding about one particular, always there is an uncertain anamata. ఎగ్జాక్ట్ బిహేవియర్ అనేది మనం డిసైడ్ చేయలేము, బికాజ్ ఆలిగోపోలీ ఏంటంటే బిగ్ హ్యాండ్స్లో ద మార్కెట్ విల్ బీ ఇన్ ద బిగ్ హ్యాండ్స్. సో బికాస్ ద మార్కెట్ విల్ బీ ఇన్ ద బిగ్ హ్యాండ్స్, దీస్ పీపుల్ హ్యావ్ అ like they always try to control the market. So they always like they will go with the pricing and the quantity, the pricing and the supply ni they'll try to control it. So our controlling అనేది అందుకే they will not always have a restrictions of entry into these kind of markets, because few sellers will be there who will try to rule the market. వేరే వాళ్ళని రానివ్వరు, they will not allow them. So for that reason they can go to the extent. So it's always unpredictable, uncertain. We cannot go for deciding oligopoly graph. Hope it is clear for you all.